And I was feeling like, maybe here's something better to do in the evening, and I don't know. Hey everybody, great that you're back again here with me on Culture Lab. And today I'm going to talk about a topic that I think a lot of people can relate to, and I think it's also like part of the whole culture topic. So today I'm going to talk about intercultural relationships, because I am in one, and I think a lot of people are interested in that topic and face maybe similar challenges or peculiarities, and maybe like to have an exchange about that. And yeah, let's just see and talk and exchange, and yeah, maybe you can relate, maybe you cannot at all, maybe you say, oh yeah, that's typically this and that, and no, I haven't experienced that at all. It's all fine. It's just interesting for me to know what your experience is or has been, and how you're dealing with that. Maybe I can learn. Yeah, I would love to hear from you as well. And today, my first topic in that series, it is going to be, is dating. So the way of getting to know each other. Yeah, and first of all, I think it's difficult to determine what dating actually is, because it is quite different in different cultures. Like for me, I'm German and my boyfriend is from India, and really dating isn't the same. So German dating means just getting to know each other with like no strings attached, no commitment. It's just, you can also date different people at a time. So you're just getting to know the people, like having drinks, taking walks, whatever. So and I know that the American definition of dating would be like already being in a relationship and just seeing the other one regularly. And yeah, and in India there is not so much of a dating thing. There's also not the concept of boyfriend girlfriend either, or like you can have a boyfriend and girlfriend as long as you're studying and you're in training and education, and afterwards it's like straight away your fiance, and yeah, you're getting engaged, which and I absolutely don't mean that negative in any way. I like it. I really like it. I'm a slow person myself when it comes to this. So that was so good for me, because I actually don't like getting to know so many new people. Does that sound strange and unsocial to you? But yeah, I find it quite exhausting. I love getting to know new people, like in a environment, a hobby environment, that's all fine, or when you have similar interests, no problem, but like not in this dating environment. I dread it, I hate it, and it always like feels like a job interview, and if it's not in this natural contact, like through friends or hobbies. So we get to know each other online, and we kind of became like pen pals. We exchanged a lot of super long messages, and I was like really looking forward to the message every day. And that process went on for about 2.5 months. And then I was like already mentally gone, because I was starting an internship somewhere and had to move and look for flats and everywhere and everything. And yeah, then I thought, oh yeah, I think we have kind of become super good friends. It's an awesome person. He has such great values and such great attitudes, and I didn't like anything he said.
What I was actually gonna say was, I did not like anything he said.
Which is, if people know me, a hard thing. But he had such an amazing personality from writing that I really thought, yeah, I would really like to get to know that person. And yeah, but he never asked. And I didn't too, yeah. Shame on me too. But yeah, he wasn't sure, he said afterwards, whether I was like in the sense trustworthy, that I wasn't prejudiced towards his nationality or ethnicity, because he is Indian. And yeah, then like 2 weeks before I was like moving, we finally met for the first time and took a long walk through the rain. And yeah, it took endlessly just, and I really felt good. And that went on, because we went for a walk for the next 3 days as well. and I love walking. I love taking walks. I love nature. It's amazing. It relaxes you. You don't have to artificially sit opposite each other. Nah, that's not my cup of tea, but that was really, really nice and really felt good. But then it was like starting to feel kind of a bit like definitely friendship, because we were always meeting in the afternoon, and from my cultural perspective it was like, yeah, well, that is what grannies do in the afternoon, taking a walk. So, and in Germany at some point you also like you meet in the evening, you go out for a drink or so, and yeah, enjoy the evening vibe and enjoy the evening vibes. Why can I not say that? Oh my god. Well, yeah, and for him that was absolutely no problem, because obviously in India they do that. They meet in the afternoon. They don't meet so much in the evening. At least, yeah, what he reported. Yeah, and I was feeling like maybe here's something better to do in the evening, and I don't know. But yeah, that was definitely the first thing that I noticed. And also what I really found amazing and really refreshing, that there are no stupid dating rules in India, or what Indians believe in. I know that there is, in the Anglo-Saxon world, there's this thing like you have to kiss the first or second date, and then you have to have sex until the third till fifth date, or God knows what. Luckily we don't have that here as well, but like there is this, I feel, underlying pressure on men that they have to like quickly make a move, that the girl doesn't friend zone them or God knows what. And even, yeah, I know you have to pay attention that it doesn't get too friend-like. Yeah, that was also a little bit of an issue, but I mean, there are two people involved, so I really liked that he took it slow and we really got to know each other, and the people that we really are, with our values, with our with our opinions, with our interests, with what our priorities are, and not this focus on this attraction thing, because that is short-lived and that is only a temporary kind of effect, and then it comes down to who you really are, and not some initial attraction or God knows what. We all know it fades. We all know it's just actually for the mating purpose and not beyond. So I really love this approach to dating, or getting to know someone, as, yeah, you could say. Yeah, and what I also noticed that in other friends' relationship with Indians, that very often it was this perception or this notion that when you kiss, you are together, which is kind of a nice concept, because you already know when you kiss that person, you have gotten to know that person so well that you would like to be in a relationship with that person and look and walk into the future together, which is really nice. Because here, like in the West, I'd say kissing doesn't mean so much anymore, and I find kissing very intimate and personal, so it also means something to me, and it's not just something that you do randomly and move on. And there also was this thing that I've heard also from other Indian friends or acquaintances, that they really like to clarify the status of the relationship. So they proactively ask you whether you're in a relationship or not. Like my boyfriend did that after I think it was the seventh date or so. And also the boyfriend of another friend really did that. So there is not this yeah, let's keep it cool, let's rather not ask that question, because that would make me come across, I don't know, insecure, or we'll just slide into it. We just assume we are, and we don't have to clarify that or anything. And I really like that they're so open and really want to know yeah, what's going on and how the other person perceives the relationship. And I find that also gives you a lot of security, and they don't play around. They show you what they want and how they feel about you. And I was never asking myself, oh, what does he want, except for the beginning, when we were only taking walks, and I was like, okay, are we friends, or is this a platonic thing? Or so but also then I noticed that he really liked me, even though he was never, and this is another aspect, in any way flirty or teasing me or so, or what I was used to. And some people like say, oh, I really need this because it creates this tension between you and the other person. And yeah, that's also true, because it gives this a kind of loosened up atmosphere, and yeah, also kind of this little tension, this little sparkle in the air, even though it's not a spark itself. But yeah, he was definitely super respectful, super punctual, super organized. I mean, also asking when to see, or when we were to see each other again and everything. Absolutely an amazing listener. What I've seen in many Indian guys, that they're amazing listeners and very good interlocutors, which I love a lot, and really expressive in how they talk and express their opinion, and very frank. I think this is also where German and Indian culture maybe are a good match, because we are very frank, we are very candid when it comes to what we think. We don't beat around the bush, and yes sayers for the sake of like, I don't know, saving the mood, or not making the other one lose his face or their faith. And I found this really a good thing, because you can feel this genuine honesty and no game playing. That was really, really nice. Also, what I found that he said, like when we were talking about how dating works here in Germany and then in India, and what people are looking for, what the people's criteria are, that he said like the Indian criteria were way less superficial, in the sense of wow, she has to be like that thin, or I don't know, that hair color, or God knows what. It's more based on like education and the character. Can you imagine to go through life with that person or not? It comes down to that. And would you be a good match, like for your future, and get along with your family? The outer shell is temporary, we know that, and in the West it's mainly based on this evolutionary kicks and drives, like attraction, yeah, and the creation of the butterflies, this tension, this hormonal roller coaster, which is actually blinding you for the short while when you're wearing the pink glasses, as we call it here, and you cannot see clearly, but they really cloud your judgment for what actually matters in a long-term relationship. So I really like this Indian concept of really seeing and focusing the person, and not like the looks. And he said like a lot of people do not pay attention to, like, if the girl is a bit like chubbier, or God knows what, a little shorter or so, and vice versa. So and even like, I think a lot of women in the West don't like a partner who's like at their height, or even smaller. I mean, a lot of women then like feel like it's her little brother or son or something, and he said also that concept of height is not that much of a big thing in India. So maybe you can relate, you found some aspects that you can say, yeah, absolutely, or no way. I don't know. Let me know. Write in the comments below what you think, what you're experiencing, and how you're doing in your relationship. And yeah, let me know which other aspect you would like me to talk about. I hope to see you again in the next video of Culture Lab. So stay safe, guys, and see you.